Well, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Aussie's Cooking. Tonight's going to be a throw together. We have a leftover roast dinner from the other night. We have a cheesy broccoli and cauliflower bake. We've got leftover sliced up roast pork and plenty of mashed potato. We're going to do our best at trying to make some stuffed potato deep fried bites. So we'll figure out a real name for it when we get to it. But I've got my little apprentice here. We're going to start off with cutting up some pork to go into this mix. I'll put the mashed potato into our mixing bowl. We can get started cutting all that up, or most of that up, half of that up. Just chop it chunky, roughly.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be fine, but smaller is better.
Definitely while we're doing
We don't want these super big either.
Yeah.
So the advantage of having leftovers and throwing together like this is you're not going to the shops and you're not wasting more money on buying more food. This is going to be great to throw together. Could use this in multiple different ways. You can make a vegetarian version of this and just throw a bunch of mixed veggies through your mashed potato. You could do rotisserie chicken or barbecue chicken, shred that, mix that through this. I reckon that'd go really nice. And dip it with a gravy or garlic butter centre. Make your own little garlic balls. The list goes on. Yeah, so we'll get the cutting, get the prep all this up. And that's the other phone. So we'll be back shortly. Righto, so we've got everything chopped up. As all our pork chopped up. Well, 99% of it chopped up. We've got our cauliflower broccoli bake. That's going to get stretched into here. There's our spoon. I'll deal with this. That's for you. We'll put some cheese in there. This is personal preference. You can add as little or as much cheese as you want. I wouldn't try and overdo it because you still got to try and make balls out of these things. And we're going to give that a half a mix, and then we're going to mix in flour, which is going to help bind it all together. Should be enough cheese, I hope. I think what we'll need is maybe about a cup or so of flour. This is our half cup measurement. Sorry, folks. Half cup measurement. Just see how that mixes through. Give them a good mix, sweetheart. Oh. Hey, making a mess. Lucky I've got my butcher's apron on.
Can I use my hands since they're clean?
Well, I don't care. You use the spoon to make the balls out of.
Yes.
There's an out of the road. They don't get covered anymore. Oh, cat sitting at the floor, hoping to get a bit of pork. Starting to come together a little?
Yeah.
Good.
More mess.
I think just a bit more flour.
Yeah.
So, I didn't have measurements on how much we had left of everything. There's probably 400, 450 grams worth of chopped up diced pork, maybe a bit more. We've just added a second cup of flour. Probably about a half a kilo worth of mashed potato. And I'm not sure on how much the weight might have been with the broccoli bake, but that's starting to look really good.
Yep. Oh, it's cold.
What would it want to be? Reckon you can make a ball out of that? Need it flick there, there.
Yep.
Alright, well, we're going to dust our hands in flour before we start, so that can go down. That can go there. We'll flour bowl. To roll these in before. Oh, hang on. I don't need a flour bowl. That's supposed to be the crummies bowl. Stop flicking it everywhere. This is going to be a comedical video, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very messy.
Clean your hands.
I can't really touch this.
Give me a second. Here's our crummies. There's the tap. Hot water. Here's our free-range chicken eggs. Wonderful. Fresh from our chickens. Out back. Oh, almost lost that one. Lost half of it.
Oh.
Definitely going to need that last one, but I've got to get that bit of eggshell out of there. I reckon it's supposed to be easier to do it when you've got wet hands, but yeah. I'm going to mess up in a second. Last egg. Hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I've got another 2 cartons sitting there. Some paper towel, please, Brooker.
Yep.
Wipe up that egg white. Give me an egg whisk. Whisk our egg. Good enough. Dry hands.
Yep.
We're going to need the flour. Oh, did you use paper towel to clean that up?
I used as much paper towel from the window. I thought we ran out.
No, still not 4 or 5 rolls there. That looks like a big patch of wet egg juice still sitting there.
Yeah.
Dusty up with some flour. Hands. Roll them together, get them all covered. Like that. And we're going to need tray. A tray. Baking paper. What we're going to do is I'll give you a rough idea of how big we want these. That size of a golf ball is what we're going to go for.
Yeah.
And they seem to hold pretty well. So your hands being covered in flour will work that really well. Once they're done, into our egg, into our crumbs, and there we have our potato bites ready to go. So I'll get you to do the balls and then drop them into the egg, and then I can do the rest of it as we go.
Yeah, flour really helps.
It does.
Yes.
It's meant to. So while we finish these guys off, we'll let you go and have a toilet break, get a drink break, whatever else, and we'll be back soon. Alright, okay guys, we're doing one test ball at the moment. Looks like it's working really well. Sorry I didn't show you the finished product of when we made them. But that's them. They have been made, as you can see. Took us a little bit to get them all done. There's 1.5 trays, so makes quite a few. We're just going to do a couple at a time, deep fry them. This is all going to be going for the kids, so they're going to really enjoy it. And I thought I'd cook one off just to see if it was going to fall apart or not. And obviously you need salt. Forget about the shirt. Sorry I'm topless. I don't mean to expose myself to those critics. But hey, I'm a dad bod. Alright, so we're going to start cooking a couple more of these off. My little basket from a mini deep fryer. Works really well in a large pot. Just really slowly because that fat's hot. Don't want to overflow it. Alright, that's going to cook off nicely. Might turn the heat down just a bit on that so we're not super hot and burning everything to a crisp. We just want to cook nicely. So that's there. Knife out. Inside of our bowls. Yeah, they're hot. That worked out well. I'll see if I can do this just nicely and segment this up. So I can get my little taste testers out here. Have my nephews up at the moment. And this is a snack night for them. Hey kids. I don't really think it needs a little extra salt. Just a sprinkle on the top side. And they're cooking up really quickly. So we'll let them go a little bit longer just to get them a bit warmer in the centre. Alright, here you go. Try one of them. Tell me what you think.
What's this?
Just try it. Try one of them. Tell me what you think.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help today.
So good.
Is that good?
Mmm.
The serious look on your face. That's awesome. What do you think, big man? Different.
Wow.
It's different, isn't it? Is it nice?
Yeah, it tastes nice.
Come on. Tell me the honest truth.
Never
Is
had
it nice? There we go, guys.
10 out of 10.
Ladies and gentlemen.
100 out of 2,000.
100 out of 2,000, that's a pretty low score.
No, you've got more.
2,000 out of 100.
2,000 out of 100.
I like that. So, there you go, guys. Child friendly. Good way to make them eat vegetables as well.
Oh, what? You did great work.
Thank you, little man. And this is what you're having for dinner, so I'll cook these up and you kids are going to enjoy it. All right, see you next week.